Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. It is Tuesday. I meant to start this vlog yesterday and then I forgot. So we're starting a Tuesday morning. It's about 7:25, so I gotta get going to Path. Oral Path is my first class of the day, 8 to 9. And then the past 2 days, so Monday, Tuesday, today, I've had my children's clinic rotations. So we've been doing dentistry on the kiddos and it's actually really fun. The kids were surprisingly cooperative and super cute. And sometimes it's just nice to not have to like make small talk with adults. Don't get me wrong, I love my adult patients, but you know, sometimes it's nice. So having a lot of fun with that. I think we're about 3 weeks into the semester. Maybe this is the 4th, but it's moving right along. Things are getting settled in. I was definitely stressed last time I posted a vlog trying to figure everything out, but things are getting better. Although I have, you know, new stresses of midterms coming up soon. So packed my no, Peach, don't steal his food, Peach. She literally always steals his food. No, stop it. Packed my breakfast and lunch. We're doing protein oats this morning. Put a little like pumpkin spice almond butter on top. Super good. Got just some figs on today and heading to class. All right guys, I'm back from class. It's only 4 o'clock. I did get out early today. So today was day 2 in the children's clinic, and yesterday was like a little more exciting. We had a little more going on in the afternoon. Basically like a bunch of us together kind of like worked on a patient, so we kind of like rotated off what we were doing. So yesterday I got to apply some SDF, which is silver diamine fluoride. It's basically like a cavities arresting medication. So did some of that. More common on kids because it stains your teeth black, but you don't have to drill in the tooth. So easy for kids. And it was my first time doing that. I've only ever seen like videos of it, but I don't know, I had reviewed before because I knew I have less experience with like pediatrics and stuff. So I went ahead and reviewed all like my ped stuff before I was, you know, on my rotation. And then today we just had 2 new patient exams. Cute little kids, they did a really good job. They were super patient. And on the first one, I was like, you know, looking in the mouth and everything. Then I did their cleaning. I don't have my next rotation until like November now, but I'm excited to go back because I don't know, I thought it was fun in there. It was a little more relaxed than our normal clinic. Everything besides our normal clinic, it's all run a little bit differently. So we didn't have like the same assigned patients. It's just kind of like you're assigned a patient at that moment and you kind of just do whatever needs to be done. But yeah, it was a good time. So far, so good working with kids. When I first started dental school, I thought I would hate anything to do with pediatrics, but I'm actually liking it a lot more. So now it's 4 o'clock. I have a video that I need to edit tonight to go up tomorrow, and I still have quite a bit to do on that. So I need to get going with that. And I just found out that there's a big launch the weekend right before I have a giant Path exam. So that's a little stressful for me because I already like did all of my like pre-filming. Like I've been filming a lot, so I didn't have to film that weekend, and now I'm going to have to for this launch. So I'm gonna have to start studying for Path hopefully tomorrow, and that's like way earlier than I normally study for things, but it's a big class, lots of information, so I don't think I'll regret studying early. So you'll see me starting to study for that tomorrow. I won't get to it today because I have to work on my video. And I got some big packages, so I'm gonna go get changed and then maybe we'll open them together. Okay, just changed, did a little stretching just because after a full day of like, I don't know, clinic and stuff, my body just needs a little stretch. So, you know, I don't know if I'm gonna really fully open this right now. This is Kylie Swim that I ordered for a review. Hopefully I have time to get to it at some point. I've been watching little try-ons on TikTok of the Kylie Swim, and I'm like honestly not sure how I'm even gonna try this on YouTube. Like it does not look like it's going to have any coverage, so I'm really nervous. Next, I think is Loving Tan. They reached out and wanted to send me some stuff. So if you guys didn't know, I love some self-tanner. That's why I have a little bit of color right now. I can't believe it took me so long to discover self-tanner. It's just like, it just makes you feel so confident. Not that I'm not already confident, but sometimes it's just nice to have a little boost. This is so cute. Okay, this is super cute. They literally wrapped it so nicely. All right, so they sent me a little variety of little tanning things. Tan removing glove, which I currently need for my wrists because they're not looking cute. Got an applicator mitt. Oh, 2 applicator mitts. I actually have a really good applicator mitt I found on Amazon, which is way better than any of the tan brands. And some gradual tan, some facial tan, and some bronzing mousse. So super nice. And then this giant box is from Alphalete. They have been having launches like every couple weeks, and like I honestly cannot keep up with it. Like I'm not a full-time influencer or YouTuber, like, and I like to do reviews for every launch, but they gotta slow it down because your girl's getting overwhelmed. Luckily, this is just a restock at the Amplify, so I don't know if I actually have to do a review because I have reviewed these things before. There's like a couple of new pieces, but still, it's like a lot. Okay. The one color I really wanted was this French blue. Look how like pretty that like periwinkle blue is. You know I love periwinkle blue, so I did not say that right. All right, thanks for tuning in to my little unboxing. Now I'm going to edit my video. It's for the Gymshark Whitney Simmons launch, and I ended up filming a lot. So I always shoot myself in the foot. I film like an hour of content, then I have to like edit all of that, which is irritating, but good morning, guys. It's Wednesday. It's almost 8:30. I went to the gym this morning, did a little pole workout. Very nice. And now I'm all dressed and ready for clinic today. Our 8 a.m. class this morning is recorded this week. It was actually recorded for the past 3 weeks, which means I was able to get an extra day in the gym, which is amazing. I'll probably watch that lecture later. I think they said it would be posted tomorrow, actually, so. And clinic today is very relaxed. I don't have any patients of my own this morning. I'm just running, which means I just go get things if people need them. And I'll probably work on some of my own patient stuff because I need to do some consults and whatever. And in the afternoon, I'm just assisting in treatment planning. So pretty relaxed day. Little scrub fit today. Got on the, I forgot what color this was, but some figs. These are the high-waisted joggers. They run a little big. Like the small is big for me. Made my smoothie, of course, and ready for class. Okay, I am back from class. This morning I was just running. I just got a bunch of patient stuff done with. Still have more to do. There's just like, I hate getting all these consults because it's so confusing, especially with ortho, because it's just like confusing. I want to do my stuff and then let ortho do it. Then this afternoon, I was assisting in treatment planning, and I was assisting one of the new students to clinic. So she had a comp exam, which is like a very big exam. So basically I helped her with it, and we got done early, which is like crazy for like, that was like her second comp exam. So how's your wheel? Oh my gosh, look at you go. I don't think I'm assigned tomorrow morning, which means I'm gonna study for path because it's like already 5:15 and I had a long day. This afternoon was very long. So I said I was gonna start studying for path tonight. She's like running. I said I was gonna start studying for path tonight, but I feel like I'm just gonna be kind of tired. So I feel like maybe I'll do it tomorrow morning since I'm not assigned. And then in the afternoon, I have class. So we're gonna head off to a walk right now. That's why I'm wearing a little, you know, active outfit. It's actually really nice. It's in the 70s, which is what I've been wanting out of fall in Las Vegas. So we're gonna go for a quick, probably like 2-mile walk and then cook dinner and all that. Okay, so we just went on our walk. It's actually a little bit cold, so I changed because we're just going to this little Greek place like right next door basically for dinner. So yeah, hopefully it's good. We just didn't feel like eating any of the food we had tonight, so Good morning, guys. Just packing my bag up. I've been watching these vlogs for a long time. I used to use my Buff Bunny Game Changer like tote bag for all of my class and stuff. And as you can see, clearly I am now switching to the backpack. I'm just being in the backpack instead of the tote. I don't really know why. I like to switch off sometimes and I still haven't switched back, So it was about 7:30. I'm off to oral path for the morning. So I have that at 8 and I think I'm unassigned this morning. So hopefully gonna start studying for path. So everyone cross your fingers. Oh, Peach, she's stealing his food again. Peach, stop stealing his food. He needs to eat. And then this afternoon, I just have class. So I didn't end up studying last night, kind of as expected. I was just tired. So I figured it wasn't really a great time to study. But today's the day. Today I will. Just got back from class early. It's only about like 2:30. My watch is covered. I think it's 2:30. I studied for a path in the morning and I'll go over kind of how I study for that in a couple minutes. Then we had oral path class first actually, then had lunch, and then we just had an hour of perio surgery class, and our aesthetics class got canceled today. So I'm home early, so a little extra time to study, relax, you know, kind of do my own thing today. I've been really liking the Cherokee iFlex scrubs lately, except they run super big. Like these are extra small bottoms, extra small long, you know, to fit the long legs. This top is an extra small, and it still is like not tight. So, and then I recently got this jacket because I had a Lululemon gift card, and it's, you know, it's nice. It's like the scuba zip or whatever, but it's $118 and it's truly just a sweatshirt. Like there is really nothing special about this that makes it more than just a sweatshirt, and it's $118. So I would never buy this without a gift card, but you know, it's nice that I have it, it's soft. I'm gonna change into some comfier clothes and then, I don't know, maybe relax for a couple minutes. I also said that I would do some things on my Instagram story today, so I need to do that too. And I think Mr. Pence would appreciate if I threw him a spring. Buddy, do you see these, buddy? Ready, go. Man, good boy. So I only finished about like 1.5 path lectures today. So I want to at least finish the one I was working on. If not, to do one more by the end of the day. It's kind of early, but also like, how much do I want to study? It gets harder and harder to study in dental school because I've been in like college / you know, higher education for 6 years now with no breaks. So we're getting a little tired. Anyways, you guys always ask me how I study. So first of all, I have an iPad Pro, which has been the best purchase for dental school. Literally could not have done it without this because I like to handwrite, but I don't like having all of the paper and everything. So this just keeps literally everything in one place. I use the Microsoft OneNote app. It's a free app, so you don't have to pay for it. It also syncs with my computer. So sometimes I'll be doing notes on my computer. They'll show up on my iPad too, which is super nice. And you can just print your PowerPoint onto the OneNote, and then you can just like write right on top of it. Like you can see I've done some highlighting and all that stuff. So for path exams, it's very information heavy. So kind of what I usually do first time around, I don't always do this if I'm feeling very lazy, but so far I'm feeling motivated. So I am like the chart girl. I like to make giant charts of literally everything on the slides because I'm a very visual person, and sometimes just having these charts where I can see everything kind of in one place, and it kind of allows for like comparison and contrast of the different conditions. So for example, we have like condylar hyperplasia and condylar hypoplasia. One of them causes the mandible to shift towards the opposite side of the affected, and one of them causes it to shift towards the same side. Having it in that chart, I can just see that information right on top of each other. I got a couple different headers for each of my things. So I have the defect, the etiology, the cause, the incidence, clinical features, treatment, and then a photo of the condition, because since this is pathology, a lot of it's, you know, visually seen on clinical exam. So it's helpful to have that photo there, that just so I can be like, okay, oblique facial cleft looks like this. So just having these charts helps me memorize a lot, because I'm a very visual person, so sometimes I can just like kind of see the charts in my head, like when I'm taking the test. So, and then since there's so many conditions and there's often like so many little things that go through each of them, sometimes I make little mnemonics. Oftentimes I make like really like silly, like weird ones. And like my friends rely on me like day of the test to tell them how I remember my weird things. Anyways, not all classes do I make charts like this, but it was really helpful in like microbiology when we had like a million bacteria to memorize, and we have some bacterial diseases coming up here too. And I think that the charts are always super helpful for that. I'm also always very actively aware of my studying. Never mindlessly study, because you basically shouldn't even be studying. If you're going to study mindlessly, you have to be in the moment thinking about everything. So I like to kind of reason through things in my head. And my first time studying, I'm doing my charts, and then kind of like a couple days before studying, hopefully I'm done with all my charts. Sometimes I finish like the day before, and then we have to rapid memorize like the night before and the morning of. You know, we've done it before. And then once we get closer to the test, that's when I come up with my little like ways I memorize things. It's nice when there are conditions with like people's names, because you can kind of make up a little story about their name. Like for example, here we have Beckwith-Wiedemann syndrome. That's a condition that you get macroglossia, large tongue. Okay, you say Becky. Becky talks a lot. She's got a big tongue. There you go. Like, now I won't forget that. All right, I hope that gave a little insight into my studying. Find what works for you, but big chart girl. Just got back from a little walk. I was gonna say how far I went. I think I went about 3 miles, and our pace was like under 15 minutes. Like, we're such fast walkers. I can't run, but I walk fast. This is my little walk fit. These are both Buff Bunny. I forget what this tank is called. Oh, maybe it's the foundation tank. I think that's what it is. But it has like a built-in bra and everything, full length tank, and just some little legacy biker shorts. And we're gonna make dinner soon. Good morning. It is about 8:20 on Friday. I'm about to head to rotation. I'm in the ER this morning, so we'll see what I do. Then for lunch, we have like this like ASDA, like American Student Dental Association event. They're giving us lunch, so excited about that. Went to the gym this morning, did a little push day. And just in case they run out of lunch or something, I'm just packing a little salad, packing my lemon poppy seed perfect bar, super good. Made my smoothie for the morning, and I'm not scheduled in the afternoon, so my plan is to study path a little more. So I'm just gonna have one of these little clean energy drinks. So happy. Why is this? Is there such a good Very good, Peach. Very good. Okay, I'm back from class. It is 3 o'clock. So I had my ER rotation in the morning, and I don't know why I always freak out about ER rotations, because I've had so many at this point that I know what I'm doing a little more. So we had a patient come in with some pain, and after a good amount of like x-rays and everything and figuring it out, we decided that number 1, which is one of the wisdom teeth, had to be extracted. And we decided to extract it at like 10:45, and like we're supposed to be all done with everything by 11:30. So I was like, running out of time a little bit. And it's a third molar, which if you didn't know, they're very hard to see in the mouth. So, but this was like my 11th tooth that I've extracted. And if you talk to me at the very beginning of me doing oral surgery, extracting teeth, like I posted some stories about it over the summer when I first started doing it. I was like, I hate oral surgery and never want to be in there, but I'm starting to like it a little bit more. Not to the point where I'm gonna like, you know, specialize and be an oral surgeon. I don't like that much, but I'm getting a lot better at it. I extracted this tooth all by myself with no help, no guidance. I just, you know, did it. I had my friend there assisting me actually. I just have to say, you cannot be an oral surgeon or someone who is extracting teeth if you don't go to the gym. Like I was getting so tired doing that one tooth. Like the amount of force you have to grip onto the forceps and like luxate the tooth. I was getting tired. I had the tooth out in like under 20 minutes, but it was a time. And I got it out all in one piece, simple extraction. So I think we need 10 simple extractions to challenge, and you have to like challenge all of your procedures and everything, which just means that you've like, you know, reached your competency kind of thing, ready to graduate. And that was my 9th, so I only need 1 more before I can challenge, which is awesome. Because a lot of my friends only have like 2 or 3 extractions, but every time I'm in the ER, I'm extracting like multiple teeth. Today it was only 1 tooth, so it's kind of like different for me. And then we had Raising Cane's for lunch. That was so good. And it was supposed to be the like Asda gingival games, but we didn't end up playing any games. And then I just studied a little bit in the afternoon, got through another path lecture. So I'm 4 lectures in and the exam is in over a week. So I'm like, I'm studying way far in advance. Peach, is your tail being funny? Are you chasing your tail? Since it's only about 3 o'clock, I'm hoping to get through 1 more lecture today, but I had an energy drink this afternoon, and because I thought I would need it, and I don't think I did. I've actually been not really having caffeine other than pre-workout recently, and I don't drink any coffee before I see patients or anything because I already have like a little bit of my own anxiety. I don't need, you know, caffeine to then start making me like shake. Because you know, you need steady hands to be a dentist, so I don't drink anything. And honestly, and just being with patients is like stimulating enough for me to stay awake. If I was sitting in a classroom all day, I'd probably be drinking more coffee because that's just tiring. But seeing patients, you're up and about, there's no need for extra caffeine for me. So I'm a little bit jittery this afternoon because I don't think I really needed that caffeine. So yeah, it is Friday afternoon. We're probably gonna walk later, and then I have to pick up a birthday cake for my friend. She's having a little birthday gathering tonight. So I think I'll end the talking part of the vlog here. Might show a couple clips of this evening, but yeah, thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed the vlog. Definitely gonna keep doing these. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye. Peach, are you having fun still? Yeah? Look at you.